And we're back at the Brookfield Central Invite here at University Ridge, live on W7. Got back just in time. Sarah Balding on the tee at 17. Sarah's leading the tournament from an individual standpoint at 2 under right now. Nice shot onto the front right of the green. She'll have about 25 feet maybe for birdie.
And these are the number ones, right, Ed?
That's correct.
So we're gonna go split screen so you can see the green and the tee, the drive at once. Most of these kids are going to start hitting them right on the screen and the green as well. So who we got now?
Izzy Stricker, the number 1 from the Wanakee Warriors.
Izzy's one of our buddies.
Wanakee currently ranked 10th in the state. I think we mentioned before we have 8 of the top 14 teams in the state playing here today at the Brookfield Central Invite. Drawing it in nicely, just inside of Sarah's. She'll have maybe 18 feet for birdie up the hill.
Shout out to Aaron May, athletic director at Wanakee, good buddy of ours and great supporter of W7. We'll see Wanakee girls basketball this winter.
No.
Yes.
More than once?
Probably, yes, more than once.
Oh, nice. Third member of the group on the tee is Belle May Williams from Green Bay, Notre Dame.
We'll see Notre Dame many times in basketball.
Coach Babinski has a dual job. He's head coach of the girls golf team here, as well as head coach of the phenomenal, I've heard, girls basketball team.
Well, the head coach at Green Bay Notre Dame girls basketball is Sarah Rohde.
Or, I'm sorry, Coach Babinski slid into the boys head coaching job.
Yeah, the girls are state champs.
Boys don't count.
No.
So.
Yeah, he's a boys coach.
Yes. Anyway, Belle May just off the green in the fringe. She'll have a chance at birdie as well. Right now, Sarah is the individual leader, 2 under par. A couple people are still at even within range. Amelia Zingler from Toma is even. Jenna Anderson from Kettle Moraine is even. 4th place, Madeline Feebig from Kettle Moraine is 1 over. One of the Kettle Moraine girls might be mic'd up here shortly.
I'm going to take a camera and go down on the green here.
Okay.
Who's the KM girl?
Who's the...
Did you just say somebody from KM?
Oh, I said coming up, Jenna and Madeline might be mic'd up later when they get here. But you have Izzy, Sarah, and Belle May right now. Gary's going down to get a little close-up action of these 3 birdie attempts. I'll slide over here and Gary's got you a good close-up there of Izzy. Gary's showing a little bit of Wanakee love here. So Belle May will be first to play. Just off the fringe, it looks like she's going to take her putter. Wise choice. Probably 30-35 feet. Oh no, it does look like she has probably a 7 or 8 iron. Going to play a little chip and run up the hill here. And that's very nicely done. Just slides it by. She'll have 3 or 4 feet left for her par. In addition to Sarah being 2 under, Izzy currently is 4 over for the day. That's still a fine round under tough conditions here at University Ridge, again, home of the Badgers. We're located right on about the confluence of Madison, Fitchburg, and Verona is where University Ridge, kind of the southwest edge of Madison. Sarah taking a good look at this birdie putt, looking at the scoreboard. It looks like Scoreboard just updated. Looks like she double bogeyed the last hole and is only 1 under, so she only has a 1-shot lead for the tournament. So wanting to get back on track here, a birdie would certainly help that. Gary's giving you a good view of the putt. Again, she left it in just about the perfect spot. Should be pretty straight, uphill. Good putt to take a run at. Just get the right speed and pop it right in there. Sarah also using a yellow ball as she always does. And it looks like Sarah got that one a little bit past. She will have a little bit of work left actually for her par. Now Izzy trying to make birdie. Again, almost the exact same line as Sarah. Should be pretty straight. Just get a good speed on it, a good roll. And, just slid by the edge. Belle May now with 4 or 5 feet. All the ladies trying to get in for their pars here. Gary's giving us a great shot of this putt. Belle May now coming down the hill. We'll slide a little to her right as it did. Not very well read, but should be coming right back up for par. Currently on the team leaderboard, the Timberwolves of Toma still in the lead. 5 shots ahead of the Falcons of West Tosha Central. 8 shots ahead of the Lancers here of Brookfield Central. Sarah right in for her par, stays at 1 under for the day, keeping the Lancers in contention for the team title here. Izzy now to make her par, stay at 4 over. Nicely done. And Belle May now to save her bogey. And she's got it right in. Currently, right now, Wanakee is 8th in the team competition. Green Bay Notre Dame is missing their number 1 player, Emma Wolf. So they're pretty far down in the standings as well. Coach Babinski reported that Emma was sick today, not feeling too well. So she's at home. Get well quick, Emma. We look to see you out here the next time we cover you guys. Obviously, that's having an effect on the team standings here for Green Bay Notre Dame. We will go back to the tee, already ready to go. Nora Pertel from Brookfield Central. And good looking shot coming right at it. A little bit short. Next on the tee is Jordan Shipshock from Wanakee. Very good looking shot right at it. Just a little bit short, but she'll have a putt for birdie. And the third member of the group from Green Bay Notre Dame is Maria Hogan. Hear the wind and the microphone. It's at the player's back right now. Oh, that was an unfortunate shot for Maria.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. So you'll have the seconds before the. You can stay with them and still have time to go make up.
Oh, will I? Okay.
Yeah. Because they're not even to the green yet. So. All right. Looks like Maria will be re-teeing here after hitting her first shot into the lake.
Oh, okay. Good.
Better.
There, it's off.
And a very nice shot by there on Maria on her third shot. So on your right, we have the players teeing off on 18 while we kept the green here on the shot on the left. So that looks like Izzy Stricker first to tee off on 18. Get a good view of her swing from behind here. Very solid golf swing, as you would certainly imagine it would be. She looks a little concerned about that.
She said it's been rough going today.
She said it's been rough going, and she's 4 over.
Oh, I know. She's a perfectionist. So
Well, that's true.
that's what the best athletes are.
That's true. Gary, you know, we could have got a scoop there. Her dad just walked by. You could have tackled him and asked him who he's going to name as his sixth captain's pick to the Ryder Cup team.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, I count on you for that stuff. I don't know anything.
Gary's not the golf expert. He says I should have done it. So, it looked like Sarah on the tee on the right there on 18. Like she was looking after that a little anxiously. We'll come back here to 17. Go with the Gary close-up here. Nora Purtell for a birdie from the front of the green. Just off the front, I'd say probably 35 feet. A little bit up the hill. Not bad touch at all on that. So you will certainly have a reasonable effort at a par. Nora right now is currently 9 over for the day, which is not a bad score on the tough conditions today at University Ridge. Jordan Shipshock now. Number 2 player from Wanakee. Jordan's having a fine day today. 6 over for the day at the moment with a putt for birdie here. Good looking roll. Just slid it by. Needed just a little more oomph. Jordan should have an easy tap in for her par. Marie at Hogan now after hitting her tee shot into the pond. Trying to come back here and get up and down from the tee. Just a little bit short. She'll have this for her 5 though. Should be an easy tap in for her 5. Oh. Nora now with 1.5 foot, 2 feet at most, just to get in and get her par. Well done.
Nora.
Take a look at the green at 18. We don't have any action right at the moment, but oh. We're going to have a quick interview from Gary.
Yeah, we're going to get Nora.
Yep, looks like we're going to get a quick word with
Come here, Nora.
Nora Patel.
Me and Eva. Come here a second. Come here a second. You got to put it on here. Stand by Ed.
Oh, okay. Nora, how's the day going so far?
Pretty good, a lot better since the front nine.
Okay, struggled a little on the front?
A little bit, just getting used to the greens and everything.
Okay. Looked like I saw 9 over. That's okay.
9 over, yeah.
Would you have taken one hole left? Would you have taken 81 when the day started?
Yeah. My goal is to break 85 today. Difficult course.
You definitely got that in line.
Yeah,
so,
well, hopefully.
Looked like the last I checked, your team's 4th place right now. So
Ooh, okay.
you guys are doing pretty well.
Exciting.
Weather's turned out great.
Oh, it's beautiful. After that, we were driving in with hail. I got a little nervous. But
yeah.
Looks good so
The
far.
course conditions today?
Beautiful. Some of the greens are a little beat up. You can tell where the hail was hitting it, but pretty good otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck on the final hole here.
Thank you.
Finish strong.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nora.
Oh, and I didn't have any of
have it
that
on
on
active.
camera. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
for
all right. We'll post it.
viewers.
We'll post it.
All right, and Gary's going to go to see if he can mic up Eva Coomer here for Brookfield Central, the next group coming in here. So let's see if we can flip over and find some action on 18. Should have them going to the tee here. Looks like we've got we have a group coming to the tee on 17, and we have girls just getting to the tee on 18. So let's head over here to the tee on 18. That's the fairway on 18. That's the tee on 18. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, say again. Got it. Okay. Okay. I'll turn mic 3 and 4 on just to be safe. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. All right. On to tee on 18. Nora Patel. Looks like she's watching it, but should be okay. Pretty wide open fairway as long as you avoid those bunkers. So. Yes, sir. Gary, did you call me again? Oh, this is Nora. That was Jordan Shipshock before. Looks like we're just about ready on the tee on 17 here. And we'll go over to hole 17 here. We have a split shot. In this group, we have M. Humphrey from Wanakee, Eva Coomer from Brookfield Centra, Sophia Bake from Green Bay Notre Dame. We're endeavoring to get Eva mic'd up here. Can hear her mic cutting in and out a little bit. She might be just a bit out of range. First to play will be Sophia from Green Bay Notre Dame. right at it, just a little bit short.
Good hit.
Oh, there's Eva. I'm going to be quiet. M. Humphrey, and then Eva will be last to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the green. Nice shot there from M. Eva's on the green, but she will have a long putt. She took it all the way to the back edge of the green. She'll probably have 40 feet over the top of the hill. Let's see if Gary can talk to her and come down.
How's your round going today?
It's been alright. Definitely some hiccups along the way. But the first thing here, I'm not too upset. Like I've been able to bounce back from the bad shots, which I'm proud of.
What do you think of the course?
I think it's beautiful. I mean, every hole from like the last hole, just like it was a little overwhelming going on, but it was very beautiful to look at. A little intimidating, I would say.
What'd you hit your tee shot with?
I used a 7-iron, which was one. At least I'm.
Get you. Apologize for Mike cutting in and out. As you can see from Gary's view behind her, probably 50 feet over the top of the crown, then it'll break really hard to the left once it gets to the top of the hill.
Sit. Good putt.
And it could
Yes.
putt there to save her bogey.
All right.
Thanks,
One
Eva,
hole
for being
left.
mic'd up.
Take your mic from you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And let's see if we have any action. Looks like they're just finishing up at 18. We have a minute till our next group comes here to 17. Update from the leaderboard. Toma still in the lead, plus 14. Arrowhead's plus 18. Again, coming into today, Toma, the Timberwolves were ranked number 7 in the state. Arrowhead Warhawks number 5 in the state. Third place right now. Number 2 ranked in the state coming into today, West Tosha Central Falcons. On the individual leaderboard, Sarah Balding, after she came through here with a par, she birdied the last hole, finished 2 under 70. On the course still, Jenna Anderson's 1 shot behind, 1 under. Amelia Zingler from Toma is 1 under. So still have some contenders for low round of the day. And we're going to take a quick pause for just a minute here. This is W7 at the Brookfield Central Lancer Invite at University Ridge.
100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girl sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
And we're back here. We're back, W7 Live, from the Brookfield Central Invite at University Ridge in beautiful Madison, Wisconsin. Gary's heading back to the tee. Our next group from Brookfield Central, you can see her there, Audra Chekowitz, playing with, from Wanakee, Gabby Ziegler, and from Green Bay, Notre Dame, Ella Gelb. Gary's going to see if we can mic up Audra here. Audra will definitely provide us with some entertainment if he gets her mic'd up and we can hear her. See Gary heading back up to the tee to talk to him real quick. Again, we're at the Brookfield Central Invite, Madison, Wisconsin, University Ridge. First on the tee, will be Gabby Ziegler from Wanakee.
Pull the exit down.
Alright, looks like Gabby hit a little talk with the coach from Wanakee, and it looks like she's ready to go. Again, as we mentioned before, very frequent thing you will see out of young lady junior golfers. Some boys do it too, but more prevalently the lady. Walk behind, make sure you've got your line correct. Come up, take a swing. Gabby's got a good looking shot, just short right. Just trying to sneak onto the front edge of the green. She'll have a handy Gelb from Green Bay, Notre Dame. Again, sounds like Audra's mic's going in now. There we get a little bit of her. Ella, ooh, unfortunately she pulled that.
Sorry.
Looks like it's going right in the pond. And now Audra.
Oh no!
Out to the right.
Did
But she'll be able to find it and play it. It's not actually that difficult a chip from where she's at.
Yeah, this the drop.
Oh.
Because they use poison.
They're having a little bit of a discussion, I think, on what Ella's options are from hitting it into the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like flat there too. I guess should be good. Oh, alright. Like,
Ella's probably going to. She
It's
has three options to take. Looks like she's going to take a drop up where it crossed into the penalty area.
oh, That tee shot was a tee. Only thing I was really concerned was not going left, but then I forgot about stuff on the right. But it's okay.
Going there.
The back 9 is a lot better than the 9. The front 9 has stuff in the past now. Too many self-temper tantrum, but I'm okay now. I've been actually doing a lot better. So only lost 3 or 4 balls.
I do that.
My apologies here, something's cutting in and out with the camera work. And we had Audra there for a minute. We got a shot, at least we got a shot of the green. Oh, you can see
Hogan.
Ella's shot coming up right next to the hole. Very nice shot.
Shot like that, like I swear it'd be over for everyone. Lucky for everyone else, I can't hit approach shots.
Oh,
Or
there we
putt.
go. We got
But
Gary
like approach
back.
shots are a bit more of a problem.
Just
Like anything under 90 yards, I'm like, oh no. Because I'm like used to full swinging my clubs, and then when I can, I'm like, what do I do?
yeah, exactly. You would go high five to the bag.
No. Would you say I'm like in this like ridge area, like the sun? Oh, if I could find it, that'd be a goal. But I'm pretty sure I like.
She should be able to find it. We saw it going in there.
You the ball.
Audra did find her ball, but unfortunately our camera has decided to go away again. I apologize. Try and describe
like right
it
on-
for you here.
I think it might work. And it's coming back. Anyway.
She has about 40 yards. She has to pitch it over a sand trap. He has about 30, 35 feet of green to work with. Looks like she's down in some heavy rough.
But maybe it doesn't. So I'll be fine. Nice one.
Really cool puppy dog is following you around.
Yeah.
put it in the cup from right there.
Really? Well, now I have to.
Apologies again for Audra's mic cutting in and out. Gabby now with her putt for par. Needed
Good line.
just a little more oomph on it.
My turn. Okay. Do you want me to go or?
If you're ready to go, go ahead. Good finish.
Ella Gelb now. Oh,
Go
just
ahead.
needed a little more pace to hold that line. Audra now for bogey, which I'm sure she will take it a bogey after the tee shot. See if she can coax this one in. Same putt we've seen a few times today. Pretty straight right up the hill. Needed just a little bit more.
All right.
Taps it in.
I'll take your mic from you.
All right.
All right, and Audra Chekowitz mic'd up. Nice job, Ella, with the mic'd up part. We'll take the blame for the double bogey. We have ready to go back next on the tee. Caitlin Combs from Brookfield Center, Taylor Swalvey from Wanakee, Megan Gelb from Brookfield Notre Dame. So that was Wanakee's Taylor Swalvey, a nice tee shot. Just went past the hole, rolled out about 35 feet up the long part of the green. Now from Green Bay, Notre Dame is Megan Gelb. Megan stepping up. Megan was going to be playing as an individual today, but when Green Bay Notre Dame's number one Emma Wolf came down sick, Megan is now on the top 5 playing with the team. Her score is part of the counting. As a reminder, girls high school golf, they play 5 players. The top best 4 scores count towards it. And that's a very nice shot by Megan, just over the top of the flagstick. She'll have about 20 feet for a birdie there. Last to play from Brookfield Central will be Caitlin Combs. Caitlin's currently 16 over after 16 holes. A nice looking shot there, right on the front part of the green. She'll have a putt for birdie. Gary, I think that's our first threesome of the day that has all 3 on the green. So kudos to Caitlin, Taylor, and Megan. Looking again at our leaderboards, the Timberwolves of Tome is still in the lead. Westosha Central 7 shots behind. Brookfield Central 14 shots behind. Let's take a look at the individuals. Apparently there was what was input. We do live scoring. Each player keeps each other's score, and they input it on their phone hole by hole, but they do verify it at the end. It looks like Sarah Balding is in with 72 now, so apparently what was put in hole by hole, there was an error. 72 is even par. Jenna Anderson currently on the course at 1 under is leading the individual. Amelia Zingler is at even, certainly in contention. Next best would be Sophie Pocella, Ava Whitstock, Kylie Walker, Madeline Feebig at 3 over. So the individual looks like it's down to 3-player race. Team certainly has a lot of way to go, a lot of golf yet to be played to make sure that the team final results come in. Let's go over here and see we got Gary. Watching Caitlin kind of scoping out her long putt from the front of the green. You can see where Gary is. Caitlin's got to come up the whole length of the green. It's all uphill. Not a whole lot of break in it. Shouldn't be super difficult putt. Just a matter of getting the speed right. Couple practice swings, especially to try and get her speed correct. That's going to be the most important thing on this putt. Looked like she played a little too much break. It doesn't break that hard. The speed was actually not that bad. Just a little bit of a misread on the green. She'll have, 10 feet left for her par. Gary's coming over to get a view of Taylor from Awanaki. She's also got 30 feet. This will go pretty hard to the left. There's kind of a brow about 8 to 10 feet in front of the hole from where she is. So to judge the break on this, and it's going uphill and then over that brow it starts going downhill. This is a tough putt. That's pretty well judged from where she was. Very nice. See, it starts to go hard left just that last foot or two as it's coming down off that brow. But 3 feet from where she was, that's very, very good. My friend Ad Rowley would give her an A+ on that. Third to play here is Megan. Best shot of the 3. Almost exactly the same line that Taylor was just on. So again, up over the top of the hill, then starts going kind of hard left down the hill. I don't think she got it high enough. She didn't, but that should be an easy just uphill tap in for her par. And it is. Nice par by Megan. Caitlin now to try and finish her work. Just slid it by. That was a tough leave after her first putt. Tapping in for her bogey though. Taylor now for her par. Gary's got a good view. This should be pretty routine. While there's a little bit of break in it, there's not much to this putt. Very nicely done. And we're going to take a quick break. Looks like we've got a minute till our next group is on the tee. We will be back with W7 Live, the Brookfield Central invite from University Ridge.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
And we're back at beautiful University Ridge here in Madison. Coming to the end, winding down at the Brookfield Central invite at University Ridge. Ed Swab, Gary Whipperman. Beautiful day. We had a storm roll through before golf started, but everything's looking great right now, other than the fact that our camera doesn't seem to like to work. We're trying to work on that. We've got Gary down on the tee with our final groups of the day, final three teams. Paired up in this last group, Sussex Hamilton Chargers, Kettle Moraine Lasers, West Tosha Central Falcons. Just for reference, West Tosha Central, number 2 in the state. Sussex Hamilton, number 3 in the state. Kettle Moraine, number 4 in the state. So we definitely have the top teams in the state here in action. Looks like first on the tee. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get a split shot going here. Here we go. First on the tee from Sussex Hamilton, Claire Kelbell. Claire's had a great spring. The Chargers have had a great spring, as evidenced by their number 3 ranking. Claire's got a nice looking shot coming in here. You can see, oh, excuse me, that was Jenna Anderson, pardon. Jenna's the leader of our tournament right now. Great shot, about 20 feet for birdie. Now we have Claire. Jenna had a spectacular summer. Jenna will be going to UW Green Bay, which is Division I golf. And a spectacular young lady. Here comes Claire. Chargers currently in 6th place for the tournament. Looks like Claire is 10 over for the day at the moment. And she's got a nice shot also, just about pin high to the right. She'll have a nice straight putt up the hill, about 30 feet. Last to play from West Tosha Central is Kylie Walker. Again, I think I've mentioned it before. Kylie and Caitlin, the Walker twins. Kylie plays right, Caitlin plays left. They're both fantastic players. Looking at the scorecard, Kylie is 3 over for the day right now. Jenna is our tournament leader at 1 under. Kylie's got it coming just to the left of the flag. And I'm not sure if that caught the edge of the green or not. It's kind of covered by that big hump we've seen ladies behind all day. Come to the view of the green. You can see Jenna's and Claire's shots there. If we pan down a little bit to the... See if we can pan down a little bit and catch where Kylie's shot is. Not nearly as good at this as Gary is. Can't really see it there, so we'll go back to this shot. And Gary's walking with the girls coming up here. So let's, Gary's walking with Kylie. I think he's having a little chat with her. Double checking our leaderboards again. Jenna's still at 1 under, still our leader by 1 shot. Sarah's in at even. Amelia Zingler from Toma is on the course still at even. And Gary's over there with, looks like Claire's going to be first to play, so Kylie must have just caught the green. You can see Kylie up there in the background. Now it looks like Kylie is going to play from off the edge of the green here. Hard breaking left to right for Kylie. Not an easy putt to get close. Ooh, just burned the edge and now roaring down that hill she had to come down. She'll have work left for her par. On the team side of things, Toma continues to lead. It looks like they have a 7-shot lead here over West Tosha Central. Kettle Moraine is moved up into third. Now Claire Kelbell for birdie. Good roll, aggressive attempt. Still has about 4 feet coming back down the hill for her par, but if you're confident in your putter, you can make those kind of attempts coming up the hill. Now, Jenna capping off fantastic 4 years of high school golf this year. Had a great summer again, as she has the past couple years. For birdie to try and lengthen her lead. Oh, it hit the stick and bounced out. I thought it hit the stick and bounced out. It was a great putt. She should have an easy par to keep her lead. 1 shot going to the final hole. Very nicely done. And Jenna's one of the longest hitters, 18, going up that hill over the bunker. Should not be a big issue for her. Kylie now. The last time we saw Kylie Walker on W7, she was that girl. Who's that girl? With just about this exact same situation. Long first putt that she left about 6, 7, 8 feet on, and she just managed to ram it home at Wanakee when we saw her last. Let's see if she can do it again. Not this time. It was a good roll. Just needed a touch of a more. Leah now for her par. Or excuse me, Claire for her par. Nicely done, right in. Good job, kiddo. And we're going to take another break. It looks like our next group has a little bit of time yet till it will be at the tee. This is W7. We are for the girls.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, his girl sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
W7 live on the fly. We've made a quick last minute decision with the balance of the individual championship hanging on the line. We're going to follow Jenna up the 18th hole. So Gary's going mobile. We'll see if he can hang with him. And that's not 18T. That's 18T. We'll give you the shot from 18T. It is a little bit of a walk here from 17 green to 18T. That will be there in just a minute. We've got our cameras stationed on 18. Hopefully we'll bring you all this action of Jenna up the final hole to see if she can secure a victory. Again, Jenna Anderson's 1 under through 17. There we go. She's on the tee at 18. Amelia Zingler is still on the course at even par. Sarah Balding is finished at even par. Next is Ava Whittastock. It is finished from Sheboygan North at 3 over. Kylie Walker, who we just saw at 3 over, and Madeline Feebig at 3 over. So there's Jenna. Get ready to tee it up here. Again, 18, 289 yards uphill. Slight dogleg to the left, par 4. 3 bunkers run diagonally across the fairway, so you bite off how much you can want to chew if you go over the bunkers. If you take a line that goes through the fairway over the bunkers, you can see the trees out on the right. If you could go through the fairway, you could be into that tree line. Looks like Jenna's playing an iron just to try and get a good spot up the fairway. Looks like she's pretty satisfied with it. Normally when they bend down and pick up the tee right away, that's what I always watch for, that it's a good shot. Again, with Jenna, it looks like Claire Kelbell's next. Claire has the driver. You can see she's aiming substantially to the left. If you can see from Gary's view, going right up that fescue line on the left is the straight way to the green, but that is rough and a huge bunker way out there to try and carry to get in the fairway to go straight. And now Kylie Walker from West Tosha. That looks like more of a hybrid. With the shadows, it's hard to see the 3 bunkers that are in the fairway that they have to try and carry. You can just kind of see them. I would say Kylie looks like she's going over the middle 2 bunkers, which with a hybrid would be a pretty good play. So we're going to cut to Gary's walking along with Jenna. Our mic wasn't working too well, so he's not mic'd up, but it looks like they are talking a little bit. So I'm going to be quiet and see if they have a little conversation going that he could replay back later. All right, you can see Gary with Jenna. Looks like Coach Sams from Kettle Moraine is with her there, giving her a little advice. On the left is our fairway camera from 18, which is set about 150 yards out, so you can see Jenna, even with hitting an iron, is well inside of 150 in the fairway. Pretty straight, definitely uphill. Bunker protects the front right of the green. She looks like she's watching that pretty anxiously. Gary will take the walk up with her. And also smack dab in the middle of the fairway is Kylie, and it looks like Claire's shot is right in front of her. Again, a little bit uphill. Bunker guards the front right. It looks like our camera on 18 green has stopped working, so I can't give you a shot of the green. We will just have to rely on Gary going up the hill to get us the right shot. And now we have Claire. Again, from our camera, fairway camera. See if we can zoom that in a little bit more. Alright, Gary's got them up the green. We'll just stick with what Gary's view is here. Looks like everybody's marking their ball on the green, so they all, I'm going to assume they all hit their second shots on. Kylie and Claire right next to each other again, just like they were in the fairway. Jenna looks like she's a little bit past the flag. Gary can give you a good view that this putt's definitely uphill from the front of the green. Green slopes from back to front. And Claire will be the first to putt for her birdie. Good roll up the hill, went a little bit left to, or right to left. Still some work. We found Jenna. She's back on the very back of the green. All she's worried about is her speed here. Leave herself an easy second putt. Downhill, it'll definitely slide to the right. And very nice touch. Could have used just a little bit more. Definitely be some work left there. Kylie with her birdie putt coming up the hill, just a little bit left. Looks like I would guess Jenna he has, gosh, 6-7 feet here. Two paces. That's probably 2 paces. A lot of work left here to wrap up. Well, to finish at 1 under. Certainly taking her time on it as she should. With the live scoring that the girls use these days, I would certainly think she's at least somewhat aware that this is an important putt. Pulled it through the break. And that'll be a bogey and an even par round to 72 for Jenna. Claire now for her par. Oh, and she pulled that one as well. All right, come on, Kylie. We hit 3 on the green. Somebody's got to make par, please. Very nice. And we're going to come back to just teeing off a number that just got done teeing off on number 17. Madeline Feebig, Caitlin Walker, Leah Ballsball. You can see they're walking to the green here. We have 2 shots on the green. I did see Caitlin miss the green to the right. She'll have about the same shot that Audra Chekowitz from Brookfield Central had about a little while ago. Over the bunker. Does have a little bit of green to work with. It is a little bit uphill, so we'll see what she can do with this. Let's... You can see the green side shot as well as them walking up here. And there you can see kind of what faces Caitlin over the bunker. It is uphill to the green.
What are you guys doing? Video?
Caitlin just need a little more oomph on that one. Leah Ball from Sussex now up the hill. Very good touch. Just a hair off on our line, but that's certainly an easy par. Let's see if we can pan over. You can see Madeline. Some Madeline Feebick from Kettle Moraine. He has this for birdie. It's uphill for just the first part of it and then reaches a brow and goes downhill and to the left. Oh, just hit the hole and lipped out. It's a great touch, a great attempt. Now we've got Caitlin Walker for her par. After missing a green, that's got a good touch on it.
Oh, good putt.
Wow. Just like the perfect speed, just missed it a couple inches to the right. Easy tap in for her bogey. And Madeline, after lipping that one out hard, has this left for her par. Very nicely done. Solid par.
Good 2-putt, Madeline.
Just have 3 groups left here. Come through 17. Again, we're at the Brookfield Central Invite. Beautiful University Ridge. Shadows are starting to get long. Play's winding down. Leah Ball is still smiling as she walks by our broadcast booth here, so something good must be happening. And back on the tee, our next group, Ava Caxor from Kettle Moraine, Ellie O'Reilly from Westosha, Kayla Johnson from Sussex. And that was Kayla. Nice shot. Front left of the green. At least it looked like Kayla. The shadows are getting long. It's hard to see their uniforms to tell who's who here. That is definitely Ellie, though. The Westosha stripes come through. Most of the teams have had solid shirts today, but Westosha has this nice brown and white stripe. Looks very nice. Gary's shaking his head as approval. He's made his walk back down the hill from 18, which I'm sure he appreciates much more than to walk up the hill at 18. He's shaking his head yes on that one. Very nice shot by Ellie there. Another decent putted birdie. And yes, this is definitely Ava from Kettle Moraine. It's a little bit left, a little bit short. I'm
Might be wet.
Yeah, not sure if it got over the water. Just for clarification, there are some turkeys walking down the golf cart path over here, and they're not either one of us. No W7 personnel involved.
That's a first.
Earlier today, I was out driving down here to check, there were some huge turkeys out here. Those look small compared to the couple I saw. So
18 is a par 4, correct?
yes,
So according to my math, which is subject to be wrong, I would show that Sarah and Jenna tied for first.
that's correct.
Well-
With Amelia still on the course.
Well, and I'll tell you, we followed Jenna at that last hole, and really nice tee shot, nice second shot. She was on the edge of the green, laid it up very nicely for a very makeable par, and it didn't go in, and you could just see she was so frustrated that it didn't go in. And I was going to ask her after, would you rather have know the score when you go in, or while you're playing? I think there's a case to be made for both.
There is a case to be made for both.
I'm more of the I'd like to know as I'm playing, so I know strategy wise what I need to do. And I think she played the hole perfectly. I don't think she could have played it any better than what she did. It's just that the par putt would not go.
Yeah. I mentioned while you were following, with her length and iron off the tee was perfect. I mean, she was right in the middle of the fairway. I didn't see the yardage, but I knew our camera was like at 150. So she couldn't have been more than like 100 yards away, which is for as
It was right
talented
around
as
there, right
these
around 100 yards. Yep.
girls are. It's like a wedge. That's like a wedge. All you want is a wedge in, wedge it on, and 2-putt to win.
And she may have hit it a bit long, but I still think she was okay where she was, especially after that after her third shot.
Yep.
Because again, she was right there. I don't think she could have positioned herself any better. It's just one of those things where it didn't go on the fourth shot.
Yeah. Then her first putt is just hard. The pace of that shot, that putt, it's downhill kind of, but so you don't want to really juice it and end up going 5-10 feet by. So just trying to lay it down there.
I think that green is slower than certainly slower than what we see here on 17.
Yes.
I think she maybe expected it to run a little faster than it did. And she had the first putt on the green, so she didn't have any way to read anything till she hit. So I think she may have thought it was a little faster than that, and I certainly thought that.
Looks like, unfortunately, Ava here is dealing with a shot in the water, so she's trying to take her relief from the shot in the water. Let's check in. Yes, it's definitely. Oh, Amelia just made a double bogey, so it looks like. It was the 2-horse race of Jenna and Sarah. Amelia made a double bogey on hole 7 here at University Ridge, which, if you've ever been here to University Ridge, 7 is a par 4 that is very easy to make a double on. So
that was a heck of a chip shot, by the way.
Yes.
Out of trouble there.
Yes. Ava just hit a heck of a chip shot up there, a couple feet away. So I think it's Jenna and Sarah are going to tie. Not sure which tiebreaker method they're using. If it's the tiebreaker method, I think it's usually the last hole, which means Sarah would win. Sadly. Right now on the team aspect, Toma is... They still have holes to play. Toma is 7 ahead of Westosha. So this would be a huge day for the Timberwolves to come in here and
knock everybody off.
Knock all these teams out. Coming in at number 7 rated in the state.
But I like their coach a lot. We got a chance to meet her. I got a chance to meet her. Ed knows her already, but I got a chance to meet her here after one of her kids played. And great lady. Got a chance to just visit with her a little bit, and really proud of her kids, as she should be.
Yeah. As I told her, every time I see her, I apologize. She has 3 sons, 2 twins who just graduated, another one who's a couple years older. My son played golf with and against all of them, and I still, to this day, after 5 years, cannot pronounce their last name. So, Tanya, apologies. Maybe someday I'll get it.
Well, so they could win the tournament and also win the best uniform. I think it's a clean sweep for Toma today.
Yes, that's having seen them before, Gary, their uniforms are always that good.
Those are dope. I love them.
Yes.
Those are really cool. It was funny. Coach was talking to us, and she said, she told the girls it was they had a hard time settling on what they were going to pick. A lot of the name brands, the Nikes and Adidas and such, are more plain. They wanted something that stood out a little more. So this was a Greg Norman design, and so she said it's Greg Norman, and the kid said, "Who's Greg Norman?"
I know, right?
That dates us, doesn't it?
It sure does date us. So,
The shark.
oh, Ellie just slipped it out. Such a great tee shot, and she walks away with 4. That's too bad. All right, we're down to our final 2 groups of the day. Looks like the next group is just making a walk down from 16.
Quick break. You're watching W7.
100% free, 100% live. W7